Before there was London Bridge, the invading Romans building the first structure not long after the time of Christ. The settlement, originally known as Londinium, developed as an opportunist trading point and shipping settlement on the north bank, with Southwark on the south bank. Possibly the most famous of the bridges here was the stone medieval bridge, completed in 1209, its construction initiated by King Henry II, who included a chapel in the middle dedicated to Thomas Becket. Buildings were erected on the bridge, and at one point there was 138 shops. The next bridge was of stone designed by John Rennie and opened in 1831. Following its sale, it was transported to Lake Havasu City in the States and reopened in 1971. 2 years later, London's new bridge was opened, a pre-stressed concrete box girder design requiring just 3 spans.
The current London Bridge looks remarkably similar to the bridge at Twickenham, both having plain flat concrete sides. As you might have gathered from the Twickenham video, I really don't like this style of bridge because it lacks any interesting details. The 1831 bridge looks much better than the current one because the stone bricks added depth and detail to the sides. One would have hoped that because of the bridge's location in central London, it would be a fantastic, ornate bridge, but at the very least it provides some variety to this part of the river.
The many bridges which have crossed the river at this point have all been significant in some way. The early Roman designs, the idea of putting buildings on a river bridge, the notion of transporting a used bridge for reuse in another country, and the popular box girder design of the 60s applied to the high stage in bridge building, it seems odd to have a bridge named London Bridge when there are 34 within the bounds of the modern day city. And yet on the news shows and the movies, it is commuters crossing London Bridge who represent the enterprise and life of the city. This is because London Bridge created London, demonstrating finally how a piece of transport infrastructure can define how millions of people live their lives.
The first London Bridge opened around 50 AD, with the current one opening in 1973.
The width of the river at this point is 240 metres.
The clearance of the current bridge is 12.2 metres.
There are 2 piers in the water, making 3 spans.
126,000 people cross the bridge every day,
with 11,500 tonnes of freight. What do you think of this bridge?
Rate it by clicking on the link in the description.
And you will contribute to the popularity rating of the trump card.
If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already.